You can fill puppets.
I'm already in. Normally, I would just stop you dead in your tracks and interrupt you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that today.
I'm talking about heading down to a fondue restaurant.
Right. Okay. Now, is this like a cheese fondue or like all kinds of fondue?
It's
like,
a cheese.
It's just cheese.
It's cheese, but you can throw the stuff in there.
Right.
You just add. You look.
So you're
at
not
the
talking
menu.
about like some 1984 wedding chocolate fondue with strawberries.
No.
Like you're not talking about like they get married at the end of Mannequin and there's a chocolate fountain fondue. You're not talking about that where you dip stuff in chocolate. You're talking about
You
just a
got
straight
to
up.
the end of Mannequin.
I'm serious. To be honest with you, I'm just guessing that's what happened. Maybe I'm talking about do you know that my wife she goes, how have you never seen Dirty Dancing? And I went, because I have a cock.
No, who's seen Dirty Dancing? No, men
everyone.
don't.
No.
Men don't
She's
see
like,
it.
she's like, wait a minute, you've not seen, and I'm not trying to like, look, we all know I skew as girly as the rest of them, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I never saw Dirty Dancing. I never
No.
saw Flashdance.
No.
She goes, what do you mean you didn't see Flashdance?
Oh, I
I'm
saw
like,
parts of Flashdance.
oh yeah, you know this. You go to a fondue restaurant.
Yeah. You go to fondue. Yeah, you can pick whatever you want.
Right.
I would just ask for some slices of meats and other things in there.
Yeah.
Throw it in the cheese. Then pull out a puppet
Yeah.
and just dump it into the puppet.
Right, like a
Tie it up.
yeah.
Tie it up. Now the thing
Tie up
about
the bottom.
Yeah.
The bottom where you stick your arm in.
Yeah.
Where you fist it.
Where you fist the puppet.
Or a corn dog.
Where you corn dog the puppet.
Why would you go corn dogging if
And
you
don't
knew, what if you knew you had
don't
friends?
corn dog it now because it's full of cheese.
God, I got you. See what you're saying.
Tie it off. Then take it. It's got to be put away.
Right.
It's got to take a little break.
Sure. Breather.
So you put it in probably a shoebox in your closet.
Love it.
And after about a month, you take her out
Yeah.
and you go up to the tall building.
Yeah.
Where there's a lot of people walking, and you just throw it off the side. And the pop when it hits the ground. The exploding puppet situation.
Yeah.
The smell is walking the room.
Okay, now we had talked. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about this. We've gotten into it. I think Patton last night at the live cuddle called it a cul-de-sac. We've been stuck in a cul-de-sac of filth. We've gotten to a place where I feel like some of our own listeners are like, I'm gonna listen to Walk in the Room while sitting in my own shit.
Yeah.
So we trying to might roll that back a little bit. That being said, I don't want to start this thing
I
with
think
dirty.
we-
I just want to say that tomorrow is the Super Bowl. And what I thought you and I might do, just as bros, is get our pigskins out. We take our pigskins. We just take them out. we oil up, right? What I need to do?
No.
Can't we just have a bro? Like, how are we gonna bro down? I guess I want to know is like, how are we gonna bro down at the bowl?
I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
Oh, you're gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Who's singing the national anthem?
I'm gonna be on an airplane.
Not the whole during the entire. It's only a.
What time's it
You'll
start?
be gone for the length of a commercial. You're just flying from San Francisco to Los Angeles. You
No,
just
I got a connector flight. I did it too. So I got to go to St. Louis and then back to LA.
You are dumb as fuck. I have to constantly remind myself who's playing this. How much? Like I'm like, who's it again? Even though I followed the playoffs all the way up.
Yeah, no, but I always forget. I forget. I was just sitting in a restaurant and I saw some guy walk by with a Giants jacket on. I was like, oh yeah, the Giants. You know, everyone wears Giants shit here, and they won the World Series. It's a big thing. And I go, oh, they didn't win it this year. Who won it? And they sit there for like 4 minutes going, who the fuck won the World Series? Like, I can't remember any. I never remember any of that shit. I don't. Unless my team won, I don't fucking care.
But are we gonna take our pigskins out? I mean, let's just bro down.
Didn't you just start by saying we're not going to be that
So
dirty?
you're saying if we got a couple of footballs, I'm a bad guy? I'm saying get a couple of footballs and just have a game of touch.
Do you have friends?
really. I had lunch with my buddies today. So I got together with all my friends here in San Francisco. We did a podcast last night.
The Brew Crew. You guys still calling yourselves that?
Oh, dude, and we got hammered at lunch.
So let's talk about the show last night.
Okay.
Because what we did was last night we did a live pod cuddle here in San Francisco at the San Francisco Punchline with Patton Oswalt and Dave Holmes.
Yep.
For Sketchfest. And it was sold out.
It was fucking sold out. And
I gotta say, I was surprised because we walked out there and we started talking, and when you're a stand-up, you have expectations when you go out there. Sometimes you're like, okay, I'm gonna have to fucking battle through this and get this crowd on my side. Sometimes you're like, I just got to get through this fucking set.
Right.
Sometimes you're like, these guys are eager and I'm gonna give them something and it's gonna be my crowd. And that I went up there thinking this is gonna be my crowd. And these are going to be our people, and they're going to be with us from the get-go. And we sat down, and I was like, "Oh fuck, they don't know what's happening."
No, there was definitely there were pockets. I mean, undeniably anyone in a clown outfit is a giveaway as a person. Not who's a fan of ours, but it's so horribly lost.
Yeah, that guy.
Right. So there was.
How sad would it be if there's a guy in a clown outfit who did not? No, I've never heard of you guys.
Oh my god! This is and I gotta be honest with you, not pleased. No, you do you and also you go up and you think when we start this, we just fucking talk. That's it, and we sit 2 inches apart. But when you're up there, you're like, oh, we got to land a joke first. We got to let the crowd know that it's funny because it isn't just when we did the Meltdown. It was 90 people. This is 250. So that means that 9 people knew who we were last night. Probably.
Yeah,
but there were definitely
there were a lot of people who knew. I remember I said at one point how many of you guys have not heard the podcast?
Yeah,
I'd say it was about a third.
Yeah, it was third or a quarter. I mean, it was, and they were there clearly to see Patton.
The question I should have asked was, how many of you guys have heard the podcast and liked it?
Yeah, because that would have been the other thing is, but here's so there's the disparity in the room, and then you have people who have traveled great distances to see us, which is mind blowing in the least. But also you think, oh fuck, they have expectations, so you suddenly go, fuck, this better be good. This guy came from Seattle, or these people came from Minneapolis, or wherever, and when people come, and you want to be able to just fucking knock it out of the park. And I did. That's the beauty of it.
The thing about you saying that is that it's recorded. So there's a recorded history of your.
People are gonna love the shit out of it. They're gonna dig.
So anyway, we went up there and I did my opening thing of what the walking room is like, and it was about a baboon shitting in another baboon's mouth, and there was the audience was fucking baffled.
Well, here's the thing. I also got delighted by it, and you said there's a baboon shitting in another baboon, and I had imagined a baboon that had been split open, and so I was so fucking delighted by what you were saying that I kind of didn't care because I had just assumed it was going well. But we started on a path that we suddenly, because Dave and I, we don't, we'll say to each other before the show, you got anything? I'm like, I might have a thing about True, and I got a thing here, and blah, blah, blah. Suddenly, everything that I thought I could talk about, in comedy, there's sometimes you go to a place where you can't reset to regular.
Right, you start on dirty, or you start in a place, and it sets a tone, and if you start clever, then you can kind of go everywhere, maybe dirty in the middle and go back to clever, but if you go filth, it gets hard to dig out of it, and then when you have guests on, and they come up and they sit down, they can restart it maybe, but if they come up and then start talking about what we were just talking about, then it just goes filth to filth to filth.
And it gets, now, to be fair, and by the way, we've never started clever.
Nope.
but it got pretty dirty, and it was okay, but I definitely felt tonnage at the beginning.
Tonnage of dirt?
Yeah. Now, here's what the great thing is about both of our guests. Dave Holmes is a guy that I know a little bit. Almost not at all, right?
No, I think I met him once in my manager's office one time. And then, and I've just seen him on MTV, and he was always like the nice, likable guy.
Totally. And a friend of ours, a friend of the show, my buddy Mike, keeps saying, "Hey, get Dave Holmes on. He'd be great to get on the show." And turns out he was going to be here for this week, and so I wrote him, and I was just like, "Somebody just take a fucking leap of faith." So we're like, "All right, let's get Dave Holmes to do it." And we're standing backstage, and he's just being nice, not being, he's not being like jokey or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're sort of like, so I can just talk about anything, and we're like good. I start walking up there, I'm like, what if he doesn't get this? Like, what if it's not his day?
I asked him if he had seen it, and he said, or heard the podcast, and he said yes, he listens. So he knew of it.
Which means I went to iTunes, I played 5 minutes of it,
Yeah,
I think I got
it was
it. And
sad.
it doesn't,
You don't know.
Right, because he's a classy.
So what he did was come up on stage and out walking the room us. Like, he came with the shit talk in a way that was insane. And then he told what I think is the greatest story I've ever heard.
It may be. It is in the pantheon of stories where you go, first off, and the thing about Dave is, like, he's articulate, and he talks like somebody who's still a VJ.
Yes.
Like, so he's telling this story he could have been on This American Life, and he tells a story about working at MTV that will blow your mind.
Oh, my God.
So fucking good. It was so good that when finally classic American gas bag and super good friend Patton Oswalt comes up, even Patton had to go, we need to take a minute because I can't follow that.
I can't follow
the story. So I don't think we're overselling it to say that it's the best story ever told on the show. And you should get involved. And I also want to say that I was blown away, as I always am, by the fucking generosity of the people who came. People bought a lot. People bought a lot of merch. People brought us things. People have just gone out of, like, you guys are out of your minds. And I will say there was one nice moment where we talked about the thing, which is, look, this is a dirty show, but you have been implicated since Ellen. Since the Ellen story, you've been in our gang, and this is a community, and this is something that we do as a group. And sometimes as a group we get too dirty, sometimes we roll it back.
But look, I felt like it was too much last night.
I agree.
And I felt like we went overboard, and I felt like I don't know.
There are people that will never check out anything you and I do in the future.
Yes.
There are people that went to bookstores today and threw my books on the ground.
Yes.
There was one table, and I gotta be honest with you, I was right after you. There was one table to the left.
Oh my God, the couple?
Well, there was some sort of businessy. They were like people. They were literally a table that looked like industry. Like, I was like, are you guys from a network?
No.
And they were, at the end, they were looking at us with that kind of like, this is fucking sad. Like, they kind of they got it.
Yeah.
They got it.
But there is if I looked at you over your shoulder at the table closest to the wall, there was a dude against the wall who was laughing his fucking ass off.
Right.
And he was a guy, because I was watching in the beginning, who didn't know what he was coming into. Because he was just staring at us and like, I don't know what this is. And with him were a couple. An older couple, and they, oh my God, they clearly came to see Patton, and so it was an hour of shit talk, and they were so upset.
Oh, for sure.
They were wearing a fucking anger all over their faces, like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
No, there at one point, and now we're not selling it, but at one point, amid raucous laughter, amid gales of fucking, as I just fucking boom hit you with a left of comedy and a right, a woman fell sound asleep.
I look out and she has her hand like parallel to the table, and she's sleeping on her hand, and she's in the second row. And now this show is. And it killed. Like, people were fucking laughing their asses off.
Yeah. No, it was a good show. My dad sat back there. He said there were these girls that clearly came out because of your book. At first, they literally looked at each other like, what is going on? And they were banging on the table. So and then I saw them after the show.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay. It was that thing of like, if this is where you're gonna go, we'll go here with you. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I really don't know about your choices right now, man. But okay, this is it.
But there's it's a fucking trip, because the show went like, I think that was our best of anything we've done.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the first Starfish Circus was pretty fucking.
Maybe the first Starfish Circus, but this was fucking. It was great. Like, it was really fucking fun. We were up there with guys who got it, and the crowd at first was terrified. Literally, at first was fucking terrified.
There was a point
and we
when
won
that-
them over, and it got really good. Like it was like a really good stand-up set.
But there was
from
also
that
there an
perspective.
acknowledgement. I also think the rest of the crowd felt that there were. We have developed a community. I hate to say it, Juggalo or not. We had a fucking gathering, and they knew the people that there were. They even as a crowd knew among them there were people that were not kind, that were not interested.
Yeah, it was invasion. Of the body snatchers.
Because when I made the joke, I said you said about that girl's asleep, and everybody laughed, and then I said there's at least 10 people here who thought to themselves, oh my god, I wish I was her.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I could fall asleep during this, or just let it be over. And then there was a real acknowledgement of laughter there, because it was definitely. The other beautiful thing about it, though, which was fucking amazing, was my dad came, as he does, and suspended everything.
And half the time I was there, weren't you thinking that he was listening to this? Like, there was a part of me that was like. Thinking that your dad is out there listening, and that's
my dad's seen it all.
He's a gentleman,
dude. I know, but here's the thing. My dad has one rule for comedy: just let it be funny. I don't care what you talk about. If it's filthy and it's not funny, then I don't like it. If it's filthy and it's funny, I like it. He's one of the first Largo shows he and my mom ever went to. It started off with Kathy Griffin talking about having sex with a guy who peed on her. Like, that's where it started. He's been there, right? That was also the second episode of Suddenly Susan.
Her face?
Horrible. But anyway, my father is the guy. Here's what's great about it. You and I, we do a show. We have a nice accolades. A lot of dudes. This is a dude. There's a lot of there are women. There are definitely women fans. But here's what's interesting. We get a lot of dudes want to take pictures, tell us about how the podcast, they listen to it at work, and we fucking love them. And it's dudes. And for me, that's a pleasure, because it hasn't been dudes in a long time. But there's a woman there, and she's like, "Oh my God, do you think?" And she has a pen out and her boobs, and I'm like, "No." Here we go. And I know it's a girl that loves the show, and she's in the Thunderdome or whatever, and she's like, could your dad sign my boobs? What? How does he get the suite?
Is that true?
Is it true? There's a photo of it in the Hot Dog Thunderdome.
He did that?
It says yes. I said, look, we can. I didn't you know that? So I said, we can. Yes. Yeah, I said we can ask him. So I took her back to the green room and I said, look, Dad, and I'm presenting this to you as a bro. We're broing out right now. I've got a Sharpie. She's got a set. She would like for you to sign her. She was lovely, fantastic. They made us ornaments and they made us starfish and. Yeah. I mean, she's just great, great. And Art Harpy is how she is online, and she's funny as fuck. And she just said, "Yeah, I want him to sign it." And so my dad took the cap off and went to town. And then he said,
"That's fucking amazing."
Yeah, it was great. I mean, right, just for being part of the. I mean, he's also the only good-looking guy of the three of us, right? He's just doing his thing,
Yeah.
But he's just getting.
Oh my God, he must have been fucking giggling.
But here's what he's getting. He's getting that sweet, sweet, sweet walk in the room trail off. Is that the worst thing I've ever said?
I'm super upset right now. I'm really upset.
So I think it's good. I really do think it's. I think it's good. I think, and the other thing Dave and I have been talking about, and I think this is what's going to happen, is that we're going to. We like doing it. We feel like these things need to get to you guys. We're more comfortable doing stuff in the live, in the live setting. So I think that the next 2 Starfish circuses will be recorded, and they will be partly podcasts. We will come out and do a segment, and then we will maybe have a guest, and then there'll be some stand-up, and the band will play everybody on them off. They will be full-blown, as though Patton said this to me yesterday in the car. He goes, "You should make it like this is the TV show version of the thing." They'll still be called Starfish Circuses, because we will also do live cuddles, which will be more intimate.
Well, I think what he means by that is that Medea's going to play a part.
Well, I hope so, dude. Because hallelujah. Another thing my dad goes, you need to go, you can't have people travel all across the country and not give them, he goes, when you fucking made that noise, everybody went nuts. He goes, you gotta play the hits.
I know, I disagree, they went nuts.
And I was like, no, they went crazy.
No, dude. The fuck they did. I actually pointed out that they didn't.
No, when they go, you'll hear it on the thing. When I do corn dogging, the crowd goes bananas, because I'm essentially playing our Stairway.
Let me just say this.
I'm playing our Stairway to Heaven. Our Stairway to Heaven is a few of those chords, and then why you got to go corn dogging when you know that you got friends?
I'm just gonna say this. We're in Dick Barron's house.
Yeah.
And when we're done with this podcast, because he made that suggestion, I'm gonna open that door. I'm gonna walk out there. I'm gonna punch him right in the fucking chest. I'm gonna stop that old man heart.
What if you just...
And then I'm gonna punch him again and start that heart.
What if you...
And then I'm gonna punch him and I'm gonna stop his heart.
God.
And then I'm gonna punch it and start it back up again.
And you know what you're going to call him after you do that? How's that, Dick Cheney? That's what it's like for Dick Cheney every minute of the day. And Slash. Slash and Dick Cheney both have this. That's what they have in common. I wonder if they go to meetings together. How's your on and off again heart?
So hopefully the live one will be up next week. We're a little bit concerned about the sound because our mics were dropping out the whole time.
Yes.
So we're gonna see what the sound guy says when he's. We're gonna be really upset if it's not good. It's gonna be a fucking bummer. So I'm gonna take a look. We have to edit it down because it was an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
So we gotta edit it down.
There was plenty of you can take out.
Yeah.
Just
That doesn't
giant
make sense.
swaths of you. We could actually just eliminate you from the podcast, and it would just zip along like a goddamn.
I disagree. Well, then you'd have a lot of the fun.
Portaline Mendicruiser just like that. And they're just zippity doo dah. Right to.
Because I guess they just enjoy blustering nonsense.
It's not blustering.
Yeah.
What about when you go, dude? It's a podcast. Sit down.
Well, you walked away from the mic and you were running around doing something physical. I was showing
people what... But yes, because those people paid money to see...
Yes, but you're... The most people listening are a podcast listener.
Yeah, but
they're not. Fuck you. Then you hold the mic, you dumb...
You don't dress like David Lee Roth and not give them the fucking glory.
Oh, Jesus
right?
Christ.
And I twist it up and people get into it. They love it when I do a skibbity bop bop it up bow.
So anyway, hopefully we'll have it up next week. We pray that the sound is good, and I'm if it's doable and if it works, we're gonna start iTunes account. We're gonna start a new account. So it'll be Walking the Room Live on iTunes,
yep.
And then it'll be on Libsyn Walking the Room Live. So it's going to be a separate thing. Easier access.
And we are going to record all of this stuff and put it out, and we'll try to. And now, this is absolutely true. We will not be releasing other comics material unless they let us. So if we have guests on the show, it's possible that if they're doing stand-up or something like that you can't have it. But that would make it worth your time to come to the show. I mean, that's sort of the kick with that. But but I think these shows will be good. There'll be music and that'll be fucking it, dude.
All right, we'll be back with more blustering nonsense.
It's fucking unfair, and I'm hot. I wear glasses.
To a Walking the Room presentation of Walking the Room on the Walking Room Broadcasting Network.
No. What the fuck, dude? That is you just trying to turn this into a classy thing when you know what this really is?
WTRN.
Blurdity.
Tell your fucking story.
Sprudly blue.
Maybe it should be more like this with the mic near me and then you're yelling nonsense.
Scream it up.
So you were...
Scream it out!
People who are new listeners might not know that your family is part of the dog show empire.
My parents own the Golden Gate Kennel Club. We're part of the dog show world empire, which is crumbling at our feet, just fucking crumbling.
So you are.
My grandma ran a company. She had a for a long time. After my grandfather died, my grandmother started a collar and leash shop. She sold dog wares, and after a while, people said they should do some dog shows.
But great in San Francisco because dogs buy them, and then the gay dudes from Polk Street who are into the hardcore shit come in and get the fucking dog.
It's right down the street on goddamn Taylor, and it's now called Paris Massage.
Oh,
yeah.
So because I went there last night.
Oh man,
they still have the dog collars.
Yeah, of course they do.
And they put it around your cock.
Look, here's what I do. I ask them to make me beg. So we have this in our family. It's been around forever. My grandma used to run like 10 different dog shows, and then there was the one at the Cow Palace, which is the largest one in the West Coast.
The big kahuna, the fucking CP dog show.
In the old days, dog shows were benched, meaning that you could come and see the dogs. In Westminster, You can't. They take your dog, they compete them, and then they take them out. Once they lose, they're gone. Here they have to stay.
Do they take them out back and shoot them in the back of the head?
What they do? Well, no. What they do? You get a dress down where they walk you outside and you just go, what the fuck? Whose pussy did you come out of?
You know what?
You Basenji bitch.
You know what should happen?
When they say bitch, they mean
a bitch. But after the dog loses, they should take it and they should just fucking shave it completely down so there's no hair. So it's a bald dog and go.
No. How do you like being a rat? You're a rat now. How about that, rat? That's
right.
what they do.
Loser.
Oh, what breed are you? Stupid?
Yeah.
That's what they say. What breed are you? Stupid. So they dress the dog down, and then if it loses another time, they just shoot it in the eye.
Yeah.
These are things that we should not be saying because that's what PETA thinks dog shows are. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
I don't want it. Fuck PETA.
They're there. They're camped out front.
Are they
right out front of the dog show?
They are. And they're yelling. How many are there?
I don't know because I don't see him. I go in the back because I go through the back, baby, because I'm in with the crew. I'm backstage.
No, your fucking grandmother sold collars.
Dude, if you ever
get the
party
fucking back door.
I fucking go. It's where the superstars go.
Yeah,
the superstars of the dog world. We fucking go through the back. So
old lady collar entrance is what you use.
I'm not going through the public entrance when I'm the fucking in. I'm the prince.
Here's what you do. You fucking walk in the back. You pull off your dog collar. You throw your fur coat at the guy standing there, and you get down to fucking business. This is dog show time.
Let's get this show going, bitches. Let's crank this motherfucker up. Because what I am, dude, is if my father's the king, then I'm the prince. I'm the next in line, bro.
Oh shit, you're gonna get that when it's all done. You're gonna own that motherfucker.
You can feel my sister just go, what am I? You fucking talk to the hand or the paw.
Ooh.
So I'm there, and I do the announcing, which I put up because
last year you were a big hit.
Oh, I did the doggy fashion show.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then I also do janitor to ring 3. We need to clean up outside ring 3. And I actually, because Billy from the Kickback goes, dude, please shoot a video of you doing it live. So I shot a video.
Oh, nice.
And put it up.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
On the Hot Dog Thunderdome?
I put it up just on Facebook. I'll put it in the Thunderdome. It said this: my career is on fire. And then you just see me going, janitor outside ring 6, cleanup outside ring 6. That's what I do for 2 days.
These dogs are pros. They shouldn't be shitting.
Some of them get pre-show. Look, you take a pre-show shit. Every once in a while you gotta do. Oh yeah.
I don't.
No. A lot of these dogs go Russell Brand. They'll dump a load. They'll do it. They'll just dump it. They'll blow it out their buttle. They need it
because they're nervous. Because I feel like it's a dog. Nervous. It's indoors. They shouldn't be. They
gotta do. They gotta do. And then they just throw some.
Shouldn't like the first thing be this dog shouldn't shit inside.
Bro hustles out with a handful of sawdust, throws it down, sweeps it up, boom, it's all gone. That's how they do it.
But I think that here's my deal. I think if you're a dog and you take a crap indoors, you shouldn't be winning any awards or even like that. You should be disqualified immediately.
I know that'd be
what's rule number 1 for dogs? Don't shit indoors.
That'd be like saying that none of Dana Gould's comedy could be good because he took a shit before the show.
He does it in the toilet. He doesn't do it on the side of the stage.
Oh, you haven't worked with him. When there's one available, yes. Jesus Christ, you've never stepped in a Dana shit before his shows? You've never stepped in Gould's poop?
GP.
Sorry, rolling it back.
Yeah, rolling it back.
Rolling it back. We gotta get Gould on here, by the way.
He wants to come on.
I love Gould. He's great, and he's got a new podcast, and you should check it out. I listened to it the other day. It's great. So anyway. So what I do is I come up with my dad, and we walk around, and we make sure that the benches are set up for the dogs, and we make sure that the rings are set up, and then make sure the PA system's good, and then we check all the entries and make sure
if a bench isn't set up, is there a guy there? You go, Javier, put the bench there, or
no? There's a guy named Ben.
Ben.
And Ben is a dude that, and Ben is a dude that's worked for the company for a while, and Ben is a drunk.
Oh,
but he does not give a shit if you know. He shows up.
Oh my God.
With it. I don't know if you like. I've had some alcoholic friends, but most of my alcoholic friends are ritualistic in that it's like they start around 6, it gets kind of crazy, and then they rebuild again the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's all going to be fine, and then it falls apart at 6.
Yeah.
Or they're like this. This is a bro, pops one when he gets up.
Yep.
Comes in, red-faced. Here's the crazy thing. Couldn't be more reliable, more responsible, couldn't have a better attitude. Maybe because he's fucked up all day. He's literally the guy who's got a good buzz all day. Like, you know, like when you're with a
And
friend.
so it
like,
never goes bad.
I remember when I used to get drunk and like, you know, you get that first good buzz. Like, you know, and you're like at a party and you're like, someone's like, hey, can you help? I'll help grab the keg.
Yeah,
what do you need,
yeah.
dude? Yeah, let me get that for you. Oh, I'll show you where the bathrooms are. Where he's like that all day long. And so drunk that he forgets that he forgets that I'm in a power position. Like I could just have been. He'll come up, got himself a Coke. He's got himself a Coca-Cola.
Spiky.
And he comes up, he goes like this to me. It'd be like doing this to
owner of the dog show.
He puts the Coke in my mouth and he goes, check that shit out. He's fucking just all the party.
Seriously?
Yeah, yes.
Oh my God, that's so amazing.
And then he goes and fucking lifts some shit. He's so...
How old is he?
God, he's somewhere in his 30s.
That's fucking insane. But I love the guy who just has a good buzz as opposed to like, because with you or me, if you're drinking like that, then a few hours later you're staring at the wall going, and that's why I'm never going to talk to you again. You know?
I'm trying to fuck, if I'm drunk, I'm trying to fuck the fattest girl there. Or, seriously.
Because you like a big.
Seriously.
I know.
That's what I did.
I know. That was your thing. I know.
Or you'd find me in a room with my guitar, or somewhere just having a good cry. So I don't go to any place that you can really do anything with. I'm not.
But that would be awesome at the dog show.
Yeah. Just have a good cry.
You sitting off in the corner, playing guitar, crying, and then chasing after a heavy lady.
So anyway, yes. So we can't. It's bizarre how good he is at his job. Where there's like we can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
He's been with the show forever. He does, and it's an old school. Like I guess I would imagine it's like it's what it smell. It's like what it smelled like during Mad Men times. Like, that guy.
No, there was always there was a time where you just got to be drunk.
You just got to be drunk,
and as long as you didn't fuck up, everyone's like, yeah, he's fucking.
Yeah, no, this guy
bottle,
is
he's good.
He's never, and he's always nice. He stinks, so that's a bummer. Like you can't get in close, and a lot of times he's sweaty. But I feel for him because I just don't, I know how this disease goes. Like at some point it's probably
it goes bad.
Well, if the world doesn't tell him that things aren't going well, his fucking insides will cave in.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's what happens. Like, and I'm a guy that just can't be around drunks. Not because I want to drink, because I can't get with the smells and the vibe.
I was near one last night. So after the show, I went to a bar where all the comics were hanging out, and there were some of the local guys, and there was one guy there who was just fucking hammered.
Yeah.
Hammered.
Yeah.
And he started talking to me about Australia because he had gone to one of the festivals down there, and he was like leaning in too close, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And at one point I got up and he kind of bumped me. He goes, I'm sorry, I'm really drunk, but I'm having a great time. And I'm just like, right, but you're having a great time, but you're not stopping talking. It's not that interesting anymore.
Yeah.
It's loud, and you're super near me. And I'm not into any of it.
That is the perfect thing. When people are drunk, what would be, you're super near me. Like even when you're not. Like when I can smell the glue, that gluey, rancid, sweet fucking booze smell of the thing. Like it's just, because the thing that people don't understand about booze is a poison, right? And it wants out. It wants
it's coming out of your pores,
body.
it's coming out of your mouth, it's coming out of your
liver is literally like, here it comes, baby, and your liver's trying to get it out. That's why you pee so much. Whatever. That's not a judgment. I'm just telling you that's how the body works. And so it just fucking, and it'll go out your breath.
Yeah.
Out your, and so I just don't prefer it to be around it. I'm not against it. I'm not against people drinking.
No, it's fine if you drink. It's a trip when you're drunk at work though. Because I worked with a guy when I was in college. I think I was 19 and I was in San Luis Obispo, and and my job was to, I have those boots. My job was to drive a Napa truck, right? So these guys would take the orders. I'd throw them in the truck.
I don't know what a Napa truck is.
Auto parts. Auto parts.
Oh, you drove
Napa Auto Parts.
Oh, Napa Auto Parts. Okay.
So they were like four guys. They would take the orders from the mechanics all around town, and I would throw the parts in my truck, and I'd drive out, and I'd drop them off, and they'd sign the form, and I'd go back and get another load. So this one dude,
that's a sweet gig.
It's a fucking sweet gig.
It's a sweet gig, right? So you don't have
Driving
to do-
around, it's the best thing ever. If you can get a job
In a
delivering
car?
something like that
Yeah.
in college, and then you just listen to the fucking
I
radio
feel like
and
I'm
you cruise
headed,
around.
and I do feel like I may be.
And plus, I had a car with a big fucking hat on the top. You don't think I was getting tons of pussy?
yeah, dude.
I was fucking
That Napa tool driving pussy that's some crazy pussy.
What's that? That's a brake router. Get on in here. Get on in here. So,
I think I fucked a brake router in college, and I'm talking about the actual router. I used to drink.
So I don't remember this guy's name. I think it was Steve, but he would. No, it was Mike. It was Mike. Now I remember. He had a little tiny mustache, and he was like kind of a sad little guy, and I was like, I kept going to places and I'd be like, "You brought me a clutch." I'd be like, "Right?" He's like, "I ordered a carburetor." Oh, okay. And orders kept getting fucked up, and then the owner's son started getting mad. The owner's son, by the way, who walks up to me one day and he goes, "Hey, you play?" And he mentions a game like the home video games. You know, it was Nintendo 64 was out at that time or something like that. And I go, "Oh yeah, I play that." And he goes, "How about the music?" And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "I mean, I collect all the games, but I collect them for the music. I love the music."
Yeah.
In the video.
Yeah.
At that time, it's just.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, dude. There's fucking pinning it, but Brent Weinbach, the comedian Brent Weinbach, obsessed with and collects and makes that. You know, there are people that are fascinated. Like, that is a type of Asperger's I don't understand. I like 64-bit music. I don't know what the fuck that is. No, I'm not saying that about Brent Weinbach, who is a fucking awesome comedian and a great guy.
Have you heard Mario Brothers Tune of the Mushroom?
He asked me, look, here's a guy, I love Brent Weinbach. Have you ever
very funny.
seen his comedy? He's out of his fucking mind. He's great. He's a really good person.
Super funny.
He's a genius. He had a dance party at Meltdown that was just just that music.
Oh my god,
It's just that music.
that's so crazy.
It's just. And I said the name was show because nothing. I was like, of course. But I mean, but he believes in it, and look. I wanted to win for him. Like he's the only guy that was trying super hard. He's the only guy that's trying super hard to get on Conan and ended up on Lopez. And killed, destroyed,
Of course he
because
did.
he's so out of context. He was so out of context on. He was so out of context on George Lopez. It would have been like if somebody went on to Conan and just had a Spanish puppet and did nothing in English and only referenced places.
That's fucking amazing.
So he was. So 64 music. So this guy asked.
I don't know. Now I'm just picturing someone dancing to Frogger.
That's it. We should.
Hey, bro, you got Pitfall? Put Pitfall on.
We got to get Weinbach in here. We got to put him on one of the shows. He's great. He really is.
Oh my god, I totally forgot about the music. So anyway, I was like, he
may have a podcast about it. Which,
oh my god,
you can either listen to or just use it as ambient.
So at one point, the boss's son comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey, your order's getting messed up." I go, "Yeah, I keep going out with the wrong parts." And he goes, yeah. We found a bottle of vodka in the bathroom today, like in the toilet. You know, the old classic, put it in the toilet.
Yeah, right in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mike was getting bombed, and he'd apparently been bombed for like a fucking year.
Right.
And they let him go.
It goes off the rails. That's the problem. Here's the thing about it: is like what my buddy is doing is living the promise of alcohol. You get a buzz on and you go, I love this.
Yeah.
I want to feel like this all day.
Yeah.
Somehow for him, he does.
Yeah.
Everybody else hits a crash, a sleep, some other thing. I went to a horrible place. I couldn't get anything. I could barely get my shoes tied when I drank.
Yeah.
This guy is building benches, using tools, moving trucks. Like, this guy is doing shit that,
Yeah, but it's all great until he fucking puts a nail through his hand.
it's gonna... I know. It's a problem.
He's gonna kill a fucking chihuahua with a nail gun at some point, and everything's gonna be fucked up. So what does Ben do? Because the dog show is not year round. It's not a year round dog show.
He works dog shows.
Wait,
Dog
what?
shows are dog shows. There's dog
He's
shows.
a traveling dog show guy?
I think so.
He does the dog show circuit?
Yeah. All of them do.
That's his
All the dogs
gig?
do. All the dogs do. It's like
They're like carnies.
It's like yeah, it is. It's like the Ren Fair. It's like they go from town to town. But it's also like it's also like golf or tennis.
Oh my god.
It's also like golf.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is because the dogs go around it and they accumulate points. so that they can have the best in breed.
Yeah.
So they it's like going from
No, but
tournament
when
to
I said
tournament.
it's not like tennis or golf,
Actually,
because I'm
it's-
talking about its status in the world. It's not like tennis or golf. It's more like it's more like the badminton tournaments in,
It's right below.
in Indonesia.
No, it's right below tennis. It's right below tennis. People love it.
You know why it's not like tennis? Because there's not a ball boy who's
Can I tell
hammered
you-
running around
can I
grabbing
tell you-
balls.
Can I tell you something? If you don't like dog shows, they are dull as fucking dirt. You're just watching dogs walk around being judged on the qualities that they possess as dogs. If you follow it, going and seeing dogs is great, and there's certain things that like next year will be moved into the main arena in one last attempt to make the thing great. There's the racing shit and the agility and the obedience. That shit's great. That's dogs running and jumping and doing shit. And kids go wild for that. But watching Basenji's run in a circle like not oh man.
Do they have a breakdancing?
Before electricity, awesome.
Is there a breakdancing competition or some kind of crunking situation?
I think there's bark dancing. Could you imagine? Yeah.
Did you say that?
I don't know.
Well, that's a sad way.
That's
a sad way to end that.
That segment just went that way.
Jesus Christ! It was amazing how one comic can destroy everything that was before it.
It hurt me. Like when I said that, I was like, I watched it come out. I was like, that's gonna fucking end. Like it's almost like I knew I was gonna hit you in the face.
Yeah. It's like having a great party. Everyone's having a good time, and then someone punches the wall, and you're like, "Fuck, dude! You just put a hole in the wall."
Or you go
like just one moment.
Or you go over to the punch and go, "There's a shit in here."
See, that's what I was trying to avoid. Fuck you, Jesus Christ! What did we just talk about?
But that was just one at the end. It was one turd floating in the bowl. Fart stars.
You're listening to the.
Oh, I am winged today and upon thee in a way that is so crispy. When I bring it down upon thee, I am not a pigeon, but a griffin, my friend, and I shall find goodness in all.
God damn it! Man.
That fucking just felt so good. That was like
What in Christ's
coming.
name was that?
That was like coming.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I went to one of True's soccer games, which is you do as a dad, and it's no different than the last one. Here, okay. True has an inability to. True is only nice
Yes, she's a
Only
remarkably nice child.
to the point where she took a ball. So in the 2 weeks now that since the last time we talked about this, and we talked about her game, and I just said to her in the car, you just need to be a little bit more
Hardcore.
aggressive. Yeah.
Get in there. Throw
So
some
she did.
elbows. Yeah.
She took a ball from a girl.
Yeah.
And said, "I'm sorry."
What?
She scooped the ball out of it. It was a good move. It was that thing where the girl was dribbling, heading downfield. True came by, and she took it, and she scooped it out, and then she said, "I'm sorry," and then she passed it off. But she just does not get the whole thing.
No, that's so far from getting it that it's fucking crazy.
Dude, when the only thing you can say is "good smiles," True. Good smiling. Like she's just.
What?
I think she's a fucking hippie, dude. I think she's just a hippie. I'm not kidding you. I think True's a hippie. Like I think she's just gonna be one of those like, it's all cool. Let's go to Burning Man. I'll be the one that drives. Like,
No. Here's the
We
deal.
should go to Burning Man.
No.
Yeah, we should do our show at Burning
No,
Man.
we should never go to Burning
I think
Man.
we should go to Burning Man.
No, and
I want to go.
And I'm saying no.
Let's do it.
I have very little
I
to
think
no
we-
interest in ever going to Burning Man.
I feel like we could do an amazing cuddle at Burning Man. I feel like people would go.
Why don't we do it on the man couch? It's just a couch made out of, it's just a couch made out of men. We'll do it there.
Oh my God. Wait. Yes. Are you kidding me? Why can't we go to...
I don't-
Let's go to Burning Man and do the show. I've never been. Have you ever been?
Yeah, but I have.
It's like a big deal now.
I've never had any interest in going. I have 0 to negative
Look.
5 interest in going to Burning Man.
I know, but let's go and do a
Right?
cuddle there.
No, it's hot. It's
Yes,
the desert and
right.
it's full of hippies.
But our people would go. Let's let the fans decide if they would go to Burning Man. And
I'm not going to let these people decide
They
shit.
should. No, they
It's out of
should.
their fucking minds. Why would I let the
Let's do
fucking
it.
cuddlers?
Before we do our house tour, shouldn't we go to Burning? I don't know. Wouldn't we have a good time at Burning Man?
No, we wouldn't.
We'd laugh so hard. We would laugh at the fucking hippie butts and all of the topless and the painted, right? Wouldn't
None of
we
it
dig
sounds good. There's nothing about it that sounds
Sit
fun
on
to
the
me.
man couch. It's a couch made of men. Have you been before?
Have I been to
Burning
Burning
Man,
Man?
yeah.
No, and I've said that already. And you're not listening because you're in one of your little fucking crazy bullshit spinouts. I'm not going to Burning Man.
Let's do a mini Burning Man in my yard to try it.
What is that? That's no. Let's go to a no man festival where there's no men and we're not there. We're at home.
What is it called?
No man festival, but there's no men, and we're at home. So that's just basically what I'm talking about is an empty lot.
This is
It's an empty lot.
That's fantastic. Are you going to start that?
The no man festival. It's easy. You just put up a sign somewhere. That's all you
Say,
do.
don't go to this thing. There's no one there.
Yeah.
I love No Man.
Well, then
Let's
you can
start the No Man Festival.
You should the No Man
Can
Festival.
we do a
anywhere
podcast
you are.
there?
Yeah, but you just don't do it.
Let's go to the No Man Festival and do a podcast, please. Can we please go to the No Man Festival and do a podcast?
You can
Let's
do it, but it's
make it-
fine. I will do it, but I'm not going to be there. No one's
It's
going to be there.
gonna be fantastic.
I hate everything about you.
Will we not set a bonfire?
I won't set anything. I'm not going to.
Will we not take our pants off and paint our legs striped? And wear a clunky shoe? Won't we not get dreadlocks?
There's no chat. There's nothing there to. What do? You walk around. It's like a fucking.
I would go
It's
full-
like a fucking shitty farmer's market. Like I just don't want to go there.
I hear it's awesome. What if we got wings?
What?
What about No Man? No Man Festival. I'm into it. I'm into No Man. I'm into No Man Festival. Put up a Facebook page. See how many people go.
No.
Like the Tompkins No 100. Let's do a Tompkins No 100. Let's do a show where we can't even get 100 people. It's the opposite of Tompkins. Tompkins gets 300. We're the No 100.
Well, we're already there.
We just only
do a
99
no
people.
100 every night. I have an update.
On the Hobotangs?
No, I have an update on one of our favorite characters from the news.
No.
A Fullerton man convicted earlier this year for twice ejaculating into a female coworker's water bottle was ordered Monday to pay the woman more than $27,000 in restitution. And I'm going to have a follow-up question for you. Judge Walter Schwarm, that's a good name, ordered Michael Lalana to pay $27,410 to the woman for lost wages, therapy, and medical expenses, including the money she paid to have the tainted water tested. So we talked about this guy before. He was jerking off in this lady's water bottle, and then she'd drink it, and then she figured it out. But before she figured it out, she tasted her husband. She had her boyfriend come in a bottle, and she drank it, and then she was like, "Oh, that tastes like cum." And then she called the cops, and then she tasted the water again.
Here's what I say if I'm the boyfriend. Ready? Here's what I say. Ready?
Yeah.
What are we doing again? Wait a minute. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
you want me to come? What do you want me to do?
In the bottle.
Wait, why?
I just think that Arrowhead tastes like cum. That's all.
Oh my God.
Okay, so here's my question. So that's a lot of money, right? $27,000
Yeah.
just for blowing your load in a little bottle. Would you let someone?
What the fuck? No.
Would you drink-
Is this a parlor game? Is this a
This is a legitimate question.
What drunken after dinner game are we
No,
playing
this is
now?
a legitimate question. Would
It
you
can't
drink?
possibly be a legitimate question. With that face that you're making, it can't possibly be a legitimate question.
This is what they're going to ask on Nancy Grace tonight.
Is she going to broadcast from the No Man Festival? Live.
Would you drink a bottle of water that had a load in it for $27,000?
No, not enough. It's not enough money.
How much is enough? Because I'd do it. I think I'd do it for 25.
God, dude,
It's just a little fucking load. Like I can deal.
We
I
gotta
can-
get you
it's-
some stand-up gigs or something. Boy, they must not.
Terrible, but
they
I can
must-
go
they
buy.
must-
I can go throw that down
What
on a
the
fucking
fuck is
Prius.
AMC paying over there?
Not much, and there's those fuckers are driving me batshit crazy.
Wait a second. Now, would I? No, I don't want. I don't know. I don't want any cum.
$100,000.
I don't want a bottle of cum.
$100,000.
No.
It's not a bottle of cum. It's basically
It's got
like
cum
that
in it.
vitamin water.
It's
It's just
got
got a
cum.
little bit of cum flavor.
No,
in there.
and who's cum?
Well, that's the great thing. You don't know. And this guy has.
How can that be the great thing?
This guy,
How would that be the great
because
thing?
you don't want to put a face to the cum. Like you don't want to picture Larry.
Wait a minute though. If you were gonna drink, what are we doing? If
We're trying to figure out.
If you were gonna drink cum, I would prefer. You say I get to make the face up myself.
No, you don't make the face up. There's a gentleman who did it, but he is
Possibly use the word gentleman.
because we don't know what his situation was when he did it.
Only the finest fellows in town have put their cum in your bottle, sir.
Well, good day. Look what I've done to your bottle, sir.
Hello, this reputable gentleman decided it would be nice if he could drop some of his load into your bottle, sir. Would you like a bottle of cum, sir?
The reason that you don't want to see his face because that might scar you a little bit more. Like it personalizes it too much. Right now, it's just anonymous cum.
Ding, ding, ding. Hello, welcome, sir. Hi, I've answered your ad about dropping my semen into your bottle.
No, then you know who it is.
Would you like me to drop my cum into your bottle?
The way I'm picturing this is there's water bottles and then dudes just go up and they cum in them and then someone
Where?
brings it to you.
Where?
This is just a new office situation. This is what it's like. How long has it been since you
Dude,
worked in an
listen.
office? This is what it's like out there.
Listen, did you read your emails? It said in your email today, if you got a load and you want to drop it in that bottle over in room 7, just go ahead.
Okay.
But don't let anybody know which bottle you.
Right.
You,
So don't put my initials on top. No.
Don't come your name into it. So just drop the load in.
Yeah, yeah.
And that'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So what? $100,000?
Well, no, you're just dropping the
No,
load.
I'm asking you how much will it take?
For me
how
to-
much?
No, I'm not going to have it. I don't.
$500,000.
I don't.
$500,000.
Can I chug it?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
How much is it? How much water is in it?
It's mostly water. It's just a load. It's not like who has that much. It's not like a porno that's all fake. Like it's a real load of.
We talked about having a nice cuddle, like a thing, like our show.
I can't help it. I can't help if I talk about the news. Sometimes I
can't help
get.
it.
Sometimes I deal with current affairs.
You're a moron.
Sometimes
I would. You know.
I said we were going to make it more clever, and then I took it into the news. I'm doing current affairs now.
This is what I want to do. I want to turn on the NBC Nightly News, and at the very end, I want Brian.
Tom
Williams
Brokaw talked about
I want Brian Williams to stop and go. I can't help it if I talk about the news. Just to let people know that he's bright. I want him to say exactly what you just said. Hey guys, I can't help it if I talk about the news. I think you bring us the news.
Nightline
about it.
Nightline did a whole segment about how much
They did
would
not.
it cost for you to drink cum out of a water bottle. They did a whole segment on it.
Kimmel must have fucking.
It's all America's talking about.
Kimmel must have said to us, "That's our lead-in tonight." Cum bottles.
Do you know
I got
how-
John
do you know what
Krasinski.
the-
That's the best I can do.
You know what the ratings would be? Through the fucking roof. Tonight, later on Nightline, we're going to talk about how much you would take in cash to drink someone's semen.
I don't
in
know.
a water bottle.
I don't. Nothing. I don't want to drink anyone's semen.
Right, but $500,000.
Maybe.
Yeah, so we're somewhere between $100,000 and $500,000.
You know what's so funny? When you say the numbers, items pop up in my head.
Yeah.
Items pop up.
Yeah, no. When I said 25,000, I thought Prius, and I was like, yeah, all right.
You said 500.
I'll buy
I'm like,
myself
that's
a
a down
Prius.
payment on a home in Hawaii. You know.
Yeah.
And you know what never came up? My daughters are their tuitions.
Right.
or any of the rest of it. Just me. Just things
Do
for
it.
me.
Do it for the girls.
The pile of just a pile of guitars.
Oh fuck yeah! Ridiculous.
By the way, I just want to say that after you explained to me that I didn't have to fuck anyone
No, you don't have to fuck anyone.
to get a guitar. We got an email from my buddy, or now my buddy, a guy I actually had correspondence with, who's gonna help me get it at cost.
That's nice.
They're fucking listeners.
And one way to do that is to have a gentleman come in your bottle.
No, I just feel like now you're gonna get this cum bottle that you want.
I feel like there's not any way.
I wouldn't do it.
But I feel here's the thing. Let's be honest. I don't think you're gonna make money any other way. Like I think this is your way out.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. However, I just can't. When Mighty graduates from Harvard, and her friend said, "Wow, that's amazing!" And how did you have a job? No, my dad paid for it. Oh, really? Your dad paid for college? What does your dad do? He drinks out of cum bottles.
Yes.
He drank like 3 cum bottles. And,
But half the kids there are going to have parents like that. It's going to be the new economy.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's just all going to be pranks and tricks. The whole thing's going to be...
Prank-based economy is the best way to go.
What about a prank-based economy? What about a prank-based economy? God damn it. No one's talking about that on the stump. No one's bringing up a prank-based economy. Nobody's talking about the Jackass. Nobody's talking about the Steve-O. Nobody's talking about even Tom Green. What Tom Green? All these guys could run, right?
All of them.
How about that? Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want to carry bees in your asshole? You can get $25,000.
Prank? That's horrifying.
No, if you carry a bag of bees in
now
your
we
bottle,
got into the fear
bag
factor.
of bees in your bottle. Well, yeah, Joe Rogan can have his own, but that's his party.
Yeah.
It's different kinds of like Fear Factory, prankety shit.
I'm all for a prank-based economy.
Right? I mean, everything's like a Survivor gag.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a prank-based economy. Fucking in which Joe Rogan and Johnny Knoxville are our 2 best shots at fucking revitalizing the economy.
You know what's super sad, though?
I don't. Other than what's happening now.
When you
to
drink
the listener or the customer.
when you drink a bottle with a load in it,
what the fuck is wrong
and
with
then you don't.
Why is this not ending?
Then you don't get the money, and you have to take the guy to court.
Why don't you get the money?
Well, because he reneged on the contract. So then you have to take the gentleman to court.
No, in the prank-based economy, we have to have rules. That's why there has to be a union.
That's why you have to take him to court.
There has to be a union. That's why there are unions. So there's got to be a union that says there's no way that you don't get paid on this.
Cum Drinkers 101.
God. Are you talking about CD 101 union? Local? You're talking about local CD 101.
The H2C drinkers.
Dude, I want to make. I now want to make gas station jackets or that kind of a jacket.
Yeah.
With a thing that says with a big union label, big patch that says CD Local 101. Cum Drinkers Local 101, and that's or Cutlass.
Yeah.
Just CD Drinkers 101, right?
I agree.
I mean, let's join a union and let's all get together. When we fill our bottles with cum, let's put on the film Fist. You remember Fist? The Stallone.
Yeah.
Union
Saw it like a year ago.
Union Busters movie.
Yeah.
Let's put that on and really just have a jurgle.
Okay. I think we wrapped it up. I feel like you took it to a place it should never have been. Like I was doing fine.
You're doing horribly.
I'm a good man.
Not at all.
So hopefully next week you can buy the live cuddle.
Yep.
Today was our attempt to not be dirty, and we
failed.
We failed horribly.
Like at the end, we fucking.
But we did okay for 2 segments.
Oh, I mean, if you call that okay.
Yeah, it was okay. And then we have shows coming up. We are going
February 15th.
Be,
this is when you got to get on.
Yeah.
So it is now going to be half live cuddle, half everything else. The new Starfish Valentine's Day Massacre, the 15th at Largo. Then we go March 9th. The Monarchs are playing in New York City, and March 10th is Starfish Brooklyn. Same deal. Guests doing stand-up, us doing a cuddle, music, the whole deal. You said that one in New York's going to be fucking up. We keep getting... Kilgariff is going to come out now. It's going to be a fucking night. Bring your friends. Get people to go out. We're doing pretty good on tickets there. We need you guys to show up. This is the stuff we need. You guys are always like, oh, we want to donate money. I just come to a show. and they save your money and all year and then come to a show. But we want to see you. This is about us all fucking hanging out together, and we will hang out with you afterwards. Like that's what we do.
May 2nd in Seattle, and I got the guys the Resweet Your
Tweets.
Resweet Your Tweets guys, so they're gonna sing our tweets.
Yeah.
And that'll be a fucking blast.
That'll be great. And we will announce a guest for that at some point.
Anything else? Do we have any other shows?
We are playing with Pearl Jam in a big day out in Australia. So that's new. It's weird. We're gonna do a live podcast, and then Pearl Jam are gonna. They may just quit.
And look for us at the No Man Festival.
Fucking no, man. Why are we gonna do it?
It's not.
Glitter done.
Glitter done.